Guys, thank you for tuning in today's video. I'll be telling you guys about why I think Nvidia is still a better buy than Tesla. Take this opinion as with a grain of salt, because some of you might not like this idea of what I'm gonna share, but this is fact. Looking at the forward PE ratio, so I'm gonna compare Nvidia with Tesla on simple basis, so we're not gonna go in depth on the number of shares and everything else, but I'll tell you guys a simple matrix that you can also follow in order to estimate which stock is a better buy than the other. A quick overview to quarterly stats that you are seeing here. Nvidia for forward PE is 52, around 52, and the trailing PE ratio is 79. All these numbers that you see, price to sales 42 and price to book ratio at 67, is extremely high anyways. But the best part, so remember this, so we discussed the forward PE. Moving forward, the growth, price per earning seems to be around 52. And then here comes the biggest punch that Nvidia provides. So the profit margin, look at that profit margin, it's over 50%, 53%. So what that means basically is, for every dollars that Nvidia makes, 53 cents out of that dollar is pure profit. 47 is where their cost resides. This cost could be operating cost as well as the overhead and everything else, meaning this is how much they have at the end of the day. So 53 cents of every dollar they invest and they make is how I see profit margin. Compared to Nvidia, if you look at Tesla's numbers, you see the market cap is around $589 billion. Forward PE, look at that, the lower the better. Forward PE compared to Nvidia, Tesla has 74.63, which is extremely high. Price to earnings to growth ratios is still 3.3, and these ratios look little better than Nvidia. But come here, look at the profitability, and this is where you separate good companies from the best. A good company would have higher profit margins, but here you see profit margin for Tesla is around 14.3% compared to over 53% of Nvidia, which is extremely difficult to compare to or match, especially with a business like Tesla. I do not think that they would ever be able to have that kind of profit margin. They did have good profit margin earlier, like 4 years back probably, but with the time and EVs being becoming so common that people now call EVs, especially Tesla EV Model 3, as new Camry or Toyota Corolla. So that's where the issue is. The every dollar that Tesla make, they only take home 14 cents as a profit. Rest all is invested or being spent on different expenses. So that is why I was thinking that the options that I sold today, I should have sold on Nvidia instead of Tesla. Nvidia was down 3.56% today, and Tesla was down 1.8% today. So I sold a couple of put contracts. If you see here, with the seven $175, meaning $17,500 for one contract, and a total of $35,000 to make I think $26 per contract, so $52 for a day, because the contract expiration is tomorrow, 6/21, which will be expiring really soon. And again, like in my as I told you guys in my last video, I will be putting the money back in buying SPY aggressively, because that's the way I think to go. The money that I made from selling cash secured put, the premium that I collected, $52, I bought more shares of SPY that went directly into buying SPY. So $26 here and $26 here. And I also have a recurring payment of $110 every single business day. When the market is open, I am buying SPY aggressively. And that's what the plan is. I'm hoping I will make good return on investment by doing that, but this was a small mistake that I really wanted to share with you guys. Nvidia, since it was down bad 3%, I would have collected more premium for my money, and due to high volatility, the options premium is really high as well. And again, like if I showed you guys the numbers, the profit margin and everything else, for every dollar that Nvidia makes, they take home 50 cents, more than 50 cents, compared to only 14 cents that Tesla takes home. So that's one thing that I think I should have done. But next week I'll see if I can sell more options on Nvidia, or I need to go back and sell options on the screener that I have created for earnings upcoming earnings screener that I have. I'll pick either Micron Technology, or I'll pick Nvidia for the next week. So these are my top two picks for the week, next week, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.